Hey, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan the game, and also the Rebel YouTube Underground. And it's time to bring it back, y'all. We are bringing it back. But what's good, man? If you guys are new to this channel, you don't know what the Bring It Back series is about. Well, let me go ahead and lay it down for you. All right, so this series is about getting in contact with the developers and letting them know that we want their old games back. And it could be a game that we haven't seen in a long time. A game from maybe the Sega Genesis days, or maybe the PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 days. It could have been a game that dropped first for the PS3 and Xbox 360. But we just want the developers to know how much we love to miss those games, and we would love to have them back. So, let's get it started. If you don't know what game this is, well, let me let you know what it is. This is Bloody Roar, the series, okay? Now, I'm only showing Bloody Roar 3 because this is the only one I own. I used to own Bloody Roar 2, but my niece stole that with a few of my other PlayStation games, sadly, when I was younger. But this is the only one I have, but we're going to try to bring back the Bloody Roar series. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with it, Bloody Roar debuted back in 1997, but it actually didn't go under the name Bloody Roar. It was actually called Beasterizer in the arcades. Didn't have a lot of blood. I don't remember seeing blood at all in it, but the premise of the game was you play as fighters who have the ability to transform into beast. And when I say beast, I don't mean like they just turn into guys that beat you up. I mean they turn into real animal-like monsters that destroy you, as you saw from there. And you had the ability to be either Hugo the wolf, Long the tiger, Sheena the leopard, or Alice the bunny rabbit. She's so adorable. But this game offered everything you could love in a fighter. First of all, you know me, I love 3D fighters the most. I used to, I started on 2D fighters, but as times grew and games got better graphically, I decided that 3D was the way to go and it was the future. So I always wanted to stick to 3D fighters. But what made this game more unique was this 3D fighter is bloody. Now, I started off on Bloody Roar 2 back in the 90s. My dad bought it for me. And when I first popped that sucker in my PlayStation 1, I was blown away by how much gore and blood was in the game. Now, I've always loved games like Mortal Kombat at that time, and Mortal Kombat was, you know, one of the fighters that were the first fighters that actually had a lot of gore in it. It actually started the whole rating system that we have in video games now. So when I played this, I was used to Tekken, Soul Edge, and all those games. In Soul Edge, they use weapons, but there's never any blood. But this game was very bloody. Also, you have a unique cast of characters. You have a lot of characters that have their own fighting style, their own unique styles, their own unique beast forms. And also, you have jiggle physics. Yeah, we love them jiggle physics. Right. But anyway, the game is pretty much straightforward. It's not a very technical fighter like you would, think Tekken or anything. It's more like Dead or Alive. You have a punch button, you have a kick button, and you have, your regular other buttons. Now, you do get an additional attack button when you turn into your beast form. When you turn into the beast form, you get a stronger, fierce attack that does more damage. Also, beast form actually plays a big role in the matches. First of all, when you have beast mode, you actually regain some of your health back. On top of that, you have a move that's called the Beast Drive, which is your ultimate move pretty much. Think of it like that, like Street Fighter with an ultimate or super move. It does hella damage and obliterates your opponent. Now, you also are able to do, and I think this started off in Bloody Roar 3 and moved on to the other ones, which is called Hyper Beast Form. And it's pretty much, you went Super Saiyan. You go Super Saiyan, you have yellow glowing around you and electricity, and you're pretty much unstoppable for 12 seconds. You can keep spamming your Beast Drive move, because normally when you do your Beast Drive move, you go out of that into human form. But no, you can keep spamming it until that 12 seconds is over. But you have to know when to use this move, because once you use that, you no longer can go into beast mode at all throughout the whole fight. So I would normally suggest using it when you're about to lose and it's one I guess in a round count, and you have nothing to lose, and then just throw that sucker out there and try to win, because it does regen your health a lot faster also. But I was also thinking, man, if this game were to come back, and you guys know I want a PlayStation 4, right? Wouldn't it be cool if this game was to be an exclusive to the PlayStation 4? Now, I know your Xbox guys are like, man, why are you doing that, Tick? That's not cool. But you guys already have something. You have Killer Instinct. So it would only be right for it to be on the PlayStation 4. And, first off, it started on the PlayStation back in the day when it first dropped the console. So it would only be right. And, if you do bring it back, Konami, first thing you have to do is you got to have online. And you got to have a great net code, because we don't want to lag when we're playing this game online. Second thing, you got to have this game tournament ready. The way to do that is to do like Killer Instinct. They went to a lot of Evo, you know, final round, you know, those kind of fighting tournament events, and they asked the players what would be good to put in the game and what would help the title out, and they had them test the game out. So I say you should do that and have the game more tournament friendly. Now, when I say that, I don't mean change the game completely from what it used to be. I still would like it to play pretty much exactly like it did. Maybe, you know, a few more moves on some of the characters and some new characters. But other than that, just make it better. So make it a bit more friendly when it comes to, you know, tournament based. We don't need broken characters or anything like that. The game has to be a lot more balanced. I mean, you still can have your high tier characters, but just make it a little bit more balanced. But anyway, man, I need you guys to hit that like button, man. Hit that like button so you can show support. If you hit the like button, the tweet will go out to Konami so they can see that, you know, we actually want this game back, and then you'll be helping us out. And if you're an Xbox gamer and you're mad about what I said, I mean, you guys have Killer Instinct. You can still, you know, at least support another console. That's the only cool thing to do. I mean, don't be I can't curse, but you know, don't be a butthead about it. Anyway, this your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, Michael Jordan the Gaming. And hit that like button. Let's bring this game back. And I'm gone.